Hello, lovely family and friends. A very warm welcome back to my channel. It's Samira here once again, and I hope everyone is doing well by God's grace. So today I'm going to share with you this simple recipe. This recipe, I think you have to save it in your couturier somewhere. Just save it because it's the easiest and the most consistent recipe for cake ever. I mean, if you like pound cake, okay, and if you want like sponge cake, this is not too spongy. It is just like the Ghana type of cake, okay, and you always get the same consistency. Trust me, it's amazing, it's easy, it's delicious, it's buttery. It is you know, it is everything. That is what I'm trying to say. So let me show you how to make this cake, and you will love it. Okay, so first of all, before you make your cake all the time, you have to prepare your pan. Always prepare, make sure all the instruments and the ingredients you have, they are all ready to go. Okay, so here I'm just sort of greasing my pan with butter, and with this one, because of the way it is, I grease it with butter and I just add some flour, spread it all over it so that it's easy to release, because with the burnt tin, if you don't do that, you release it, and you get some stuck in it, and your cake, it doesn't come out nicely. Okay, so to our a saucepan, we add some milk and then butter. I'll leave all the measurements and the ingredients in the description box for you to know. So you're going to boil this. This is hot milk, or you're going to simmer this. Okay, so while that is simmering, we're going to add our eggs, 4 eggs, into a mixing bowl, and we're going to add our sugar, and we're going to whisk it. Okay, we're going to beat it or whisk it until it is nice and fluffy and it looks pale. Okay, so that's what you do. You see how nice and fluffy it is, and until it doubles in size and it looks pale. So here I'm adding my sugar. Okay, so yeah, it is really easy. I tell you, you can just whip this within like half an hour. You're done. Your cake is done. It's just pretty quick, and all that you need to do is get all your ingredients. Okay, so you whisk it down as it become pale and fluffy, and we add some any essence, any flavor of your choice. I'm adding lemon because I was going for the lemon drizzle kind of taste. Okay, so I added lemon extract. Okay, so now here our milk is nicely warmed and our butter has melted. Okay, so we're going to be adding this. I'm stirring it very well. I don't know why I'm doing that. I'm just stirring it. So here we'll add that. So I just turn that off for it to cool down a bit. Okay, that was my intention. I thought I just took my eyes off it for a longer time, and then I sort of boiled and became too hot for my liking. So that's why I turned it off and let it cool down a bit. So here I've added all the dry ingredients. Okay, my baking powder and my walnut to my flour, and I'm going to sieve that into my liquid mixture, or my egg and my sugar mixture. Okay, so you're going to sift it in like 2 or 3 batches, right? It makes it easier for you to mix it. Okay, if you put it all in one go, me already now, if I put it all in small batches, I'll still make a mess. So I try to make it nice and clean as possible, so by doing that in 2 batches. Okay, so you sieve that into it, and then you whisk it a bit, or you beat it a bit. Okay, then you add it. So at some point, don't over mix this. I can't stress this enough. Do not over mix it. If you don't know how long to mix it for, once it combines, you stop. Okay, because you're going to be adding the milk, and by the time you finish mixing the milk, it will all be nicely combined, so you don't have to worry about that. Okay, so I'm adding the second batch of the flour, and then I'll just whisk it for a bit, and then I'll add my milk, and that is your cake done. All that you need to do is now to bake it. It's just amazing. At this point, you can just add any fruits like cherries, raisins, anything you want to add it. It's very easy to color as well. So if you want it to color it to make some rainbow kind of cake or whatever, I mean, like, this cake is a lifesaver. You can whip the cake, make the cake, and people eat it and they think like, oh, you're pro sister, or big brother, but it's just very simple. So here I'm just stirring it a bit. I don't know why I stir, but if you've follow me on my channel, watch my video, that I like stirring. previously I talked about my stirring. It's like, yes, stir. Okay, I'm just scraping the bottom and the sides to make sure that all the dry bits are all mixed in properly. So now goes in our milk, and you just stir it. It becomes very soft, and this is very satisfying, I tell you. Whilst I was mixing this, I was feeling so good. It's like very soothing, very relaxing. You know, it's like when I'm kneading bread. Oh, I love that experience. Just the same. So you pour that in your tin. You can use any tin. I'm just deciding to use this tin because I just want to. Okay, otherwise it's just underutilized, this tin. Okay, well, that's what it is. Yeah, so you tap it to get some air bubbles out, and then you bake it. You bake it for however long you need to bake it. Okay, so I baked mine for 30 minutes. Okay, and it was ready. Depending on your oven, everybody's oven is different. So there it is. It's nice and ready, and I'm using my cake tester to test it, and comes out very clean, and this cake is ready. Trust me, and it is delicious. You try it. Christmas is just around the corner. You try it, and you just cut this for your visitors. Oh my days. Or you can even make it make it as a gift, okay, to give to someone, and it is incredible. It is very lovely. So here I'm just decorating it. I'm not garnishing it, right? I'm decorating it with icing sugar, and I will cut it for you to see. It's just like a pound cake perfectly. So I use plain flour here, but if you use self-raising flour or cake flour for this, oh my days, it is another level. Okay, here I had only plain flour, so I used plain flour. Later on, I made it some for a friend, and I used self-raising flour, and I love the outcome of that. Okay, so here it is, all served up. You can eat this with this fresh fruit or some cream, or get a cup of coffee, a cup of tea, a bottle of Coke. It's a bronya unya maskatala bia. So this is amazing. So that is it, and we are done. Thank you all for stopping by again. I love you all. You are great. You are amazing, my subscribers. And if you are new here, please subscribe before you leave. Share this video because it's very easy to do. Christmas is coming, and everyone can try this. Okay. Till then, bye.